Hello everyone and welcome to LWC Superchamp live from Lumpini Stadium in Bangkok, Thailand. My name is Ali Makoni. My commentary partner is KJH. We have 7 fights on the card today. We will start with the Group B of the 152-pound 8-man tournament. In our main event, Mohammad Asadian from Iran takes on Doenchonlek Chiafu over 5 rounds. But we will kick things off with our first fight in the 152-pound Global House 8-man tournament.
In the blue corner, we have Federico Veronelli. He's 30 years of age. He stands 180 centimeters tall. He has 38 total fights, 25 wins, 12 losses, and 1 draw. He's representing Sit Jimam Jim and coming from Italy.
And his opponent in the red corner is Doenchonlek Chiafu. He is 19 years old, 185 centimeters tall, 65 fights in his record, 45 victories, 15 defeats, and 5 draws. He trains out of Chiafu Gym, and he's from Thailand. He's from Buriram in the northeastern part of Thailand. Okay, so one of these 2 fighters will advance to the Group B final, which is going to be our final fight tonight. The winner of that fight will receive 30,000 baht in tournament prize money, and they will advance to the next stage of the tournament, the final stage where they'll meet our Group A winner from last week, and the runner-up will win 10,000 baht. But you don't want to be the runner-up in this tournament at all. Okay, KJ, it's great to have you on the mic today, bro. Well, I mean, specifically, you fought here, so how does it feel being on this side of the ring?
Yeah, it's a pleasure to be here. Thanks for having me. It feels good to be here on the other side. It's definitely a different view than I'm used to, but I'm excited to see these guys go at it.
Now, fighting 3 rounds is a lot different to fighting 5 rounds, would you say?
Oh, yeah, it's very different. There's no filling out process, and you just don't have as much time to cement yourself there as the winner. You know, you have to go for it right away.
Yeah, you definitely need to push a fast pace from round 1, which a lot of Thais really struggle with when they come to LWC Superchamp. When they're used to fighting 5 rounds, the first 2 rounds and 5-round fights are normally warm-ups, but you can't have a warm-up here. You must keep going from the first round. One thing I do know for sure, Veronelli, he definitely does go as fast as he can in the first round, packs a lot of power. And I know Doenchonlek very well because I trained with him in Buriram years ago. Very good fighter, great southpaw. Let's see how he fares here in this tournament. Here we go, round 1. Light feeling out process from both fighters. Orthodox versus a southpaw to get us going. Right kick missed by Veronelli.
Look for the Thai to use his strong left kick, and use that clinch to nullify his opponent's power.
Whoa, huge high kick there. Right high kick, clips Veronelli behind the ear, and straight knee into the clinch.
He rocked him. Let's see if he can get the finish here early, or Veronelli can keep his composure.
Now the clinch is something that Doenchonlek is very well versed in. Right teep from Doenchonlek and stiff jab from the young Thai fighter too as he walks down Veronelli.
Yeah, he is the younger fighter, but you can see his experience in there. He's controlling his opponent right now and having his way. It's good.
Great clinch work here. Arms across the face there from Doenchonlek. Veronelli trying to fight back, but not able to get through the long guard of Doenchonlek.
Maybe still a bit flustered from that head kick, but he's still fighting and going forward, so let's see if he can get back in there.
Still, Doenchonlek taking his foot off the gas slightly. Spinning attack attempted there by Veronelli, but Doenchonlek still controlling the pace of the fight as he pushes forward. Elbow there from Doenchonlek in the clinch.
Big elbow. You said he's taking his foot off the gas, but to me that's just experience. He's not rushing. He sees the end inside and he's going to go get it. Big knees.
Straight knees up the middle there from Doenchonlek, zapping the power from Veronelli. And you're right here, Doenchonlek really showing his experience, and I think he's found the Achilles heel of Veronelli. Straight knees are the first cause being dished up by Doenchonlek.
That's one place most Thais are more proficient than foreigners that come here to fight, and that's in the clinch. And he's showing that right now.
He really is. With that 5-centimeter height advantage he's got as well, it's a lot easier for him to close the distance more with his range and land those straight knees straight away.
Yeah, he's a big kid, and he's using all of his body, all of his range. He's taking full advantage.
And fighting a fighter that throws straight knees like this, it's so difficult to block them and evade them.
But yeah, it'll discourage you. It'll take your gas tank away. That knee is one really underrated strike that he's using very well here tonight.
And he's found his timing very well. Another left knee goes straight through the guard of Veronelli, and he's really slowed down in round number 1. We have 30 seconds to go on the clock.
Looks like he opened up a cut too with that elbow. I can see some blood there on the head of Veronelli. Let's look and see if that will pay dividends in the later rounds.
Inside low kick from Veronelli, still firing back. Doenchonlek with a quick flurry as he pushes forward. Doenchonlek holding center of the ring, landing a high kick as well to the arm of Veronelli.
Veronelli shakes it off, but he looks like he's wearing it a bit now. Let's see if he slows down or if he can pick it up in the next round. That's the end of round 1.
Hey everybody, welcome back to LWC Superchamp. Round number 2 is coming on its way to you, but we've just got some action replays to go through. Just taking a quick look in the corners of both fighters. Let's take a look at the replays from round 1, and it was all one-way traffic from Doenchonlek. KJ, what did you make of that round?
Yeah, you could see the experience that the young Thai has. He mixed it up very well. Even though he's a southpaw, you see him land some great knees, a great head kick from the right side. His opponent taking some deep breaths. We'll see if he can come back in round 2.
Now, if you're in Veronelli's corner, what are you telling him to do? How are you changing your game plan to fight a fighter like Doenchonlek?
I would tell my fighter to use some big straight punches and bring the fight to his opponent, not be so reactive and waiting to take punishment.
Yeah, you definitely want to be first and aggressive on LWC Superchamp. Aggression is one of the scoring criteria for this promotion. So let's see who will be the aggressor. Is Doenchonlek going to be in the driver's seat for the round number 2, or will Veronelli rally back? Here we go, round number 2 underway.
All right, he still has some bounce in his step, does Veronelli. Let's see if he can mix it up here and get back in round 2.
Left body kick there from Doenchonlek as he tries to get back into the same stride, leaning back from the kick from Veronelli.
Yeah, you can see the advice from the corner of the Thai was to use that big left kick and walk down his opponent, and he's doing it so far in this first minute.
Veronelli moving laterally to the left and landing the left body hook. I like the tactics here from Veronelli. It's exactly what he needs to do against the southpaw. Step laterally and find the angle.
Yeah, it's a great game plan when you're fighting a southpaw, but I'd like to see him punch to set those kicks up. Use that lead hook a little bit when he steps off the line. Yeah,
couldn't agree more. You definitely need to find your range first. You don't want to miss against Doenchonlek. He will catch you on the counter. Elbow there from Doenchonlek. Left elbow on the outside. Veronelli with a spinning elbow attempt, but missing the mark.
Yeah, you can see the Thai's very comfortable in there. He's not stepping back at all. He's just waiting for his time, waiting for his openings, and he's scoring. Big knee, big elbow.
Another elbow down the middle from Doenchonlek as he marches forward. Left body kicks 2. Another elbow down the middle from Doenchonlek. Looks like it just hit the back of Veronelli.
Yeah, they're both getting after it. They're fighting hard in there, but I do believe that the Thai is still taking full advantage of this situation.
Like you said in round 1, really showing his experience, really getting in there and putting a clinic on Veronelli. Everything that Doenchonlek has touched has turned to gold. Big elbow there, and lots of blood on the face of Veronelli. A really big cut on the face of the Italian.
Yeah, he's found a home for that left elbow and that left knee. He's just going to keep working it. Hopefully Veronelli can make some adjustments here, start to use a little bit more boxing, work off that line, and get some points of his own.
Into the clinch, Veronelli goes. Not the best place for him to be, in my opinion. Not much happening here, and referee breaking it up.
And those knees are starting to pay dividend. You'll see it just take the gas tank from our fighter Veronelli.
Veronelli trying to throw the body shot, but Doenchonlek catching him with 2 left body kicks in a row.
Yeah, beautiful timing there from Doenchonlek. Every time his opponent steps in, he just has an answer for him.
Again, not much happening in the clinch. The referee breaking them up and putting them back into the center of the ring. Veronelli still coming forward, trying to make a fight of it, but he's following Doenchonlek into the corner. Doenchonlek setting up a left body kick and landing it.
Yeah, you can see him taking some deep breaths every time that left knee or that left kick lands. He's doing a great job of being aggressive and coming forward, but like you said, he needs to cut the ring off, not just chase him around.
Yeah, it's one thing, especially you're fighting a fighter like Doenchonlek that has so much experience. You can just set counters up, set traps for you. Right knee from Doenchonlek.
And that's the other problem. When you're fighting a 3-round fight and you get down early, you kind of get put in a position where you have to be the aggressor and you have to come forward. That's the end of round 2.
Okay, here we go. We are all set for round number 3. We're just peeping in the corners here. Huge cut on the forehead of Veronelli. Let's get some action replays from round number 2.
Yeah, he has some good cuts on both sides of the head, but as you can see here, our fighter in the red corner is just having his way. That straight elbow, that left kick is landing, but I have to give it to Federico Veronelli. He hasn't been discouraged. He's still coming forward and fighting hard.
I mean, one thing you can't take away from Veronelli is he's got a huge heart, and that's one of the things that you look for in Muay Thai. I mean, you know, anybody can kick, anybody can punch, but if you don't have heart, you've got no chance in fight sports. In Muay Thai especially as well, it's a sport you must have a big heart for, because if you can show heart, then we can teach you everything else, and Veronelli's definitely showing that. Not going down without a fight as we get all set for round number 3. One of these two is going to advance to the Group B final in our final bout tonight. Who's it going to be? Veronelli in the blue or Doenchonlek in the red? Here we go, round 3.
All right, here in round 3, look for the fighter in the red corner to be a little bit more laid back. If he wins, we'll have to fight again tonight. And we know that Veronelli's going to need a knockdown or a knockout to advance.
See, that's one thing that we didn't really touch on. Fighting in a tournament, you have to have completely different tactics. You have to try and reserve your body as much as you can without taking too much damage, and also scoring points to get into the final.
Yeah, exactly. Fighting once in one night is hard enough, but having to fight again just an hour or so later is very difficult. So look for Doenchonlek to be smart about that now here in the last round.
Left body kick there from Doenchonlek. Not a lot of power in it. Right body kick though, and controlling the clinch. Just gripping Veronelli there with the upper body lock and the shin lock behind the leg too. Referee breaks him up and we're back into the center of the ring.
Yeah, he's still going to do enough to win the fight here. I'd like to see Veronelli really sell out and go for it. Let's see some heavy punches, some big low kicks, try to get a knockdown, try to swing this in his direction.
Into the clinch we go, but not happening there with the lock from Veronelli, and Doenchonlek reversing it and landing a soft knee to the back. Back into the center ring we go. Veronelli feinting in, and looks like he tried to land an elbow there from our camera angle.
Yeah, nice sneaky elbow there. And one thing I will say that is very difficult to do when you're down and you're fighting against a Thai. It's hard to try to finish the fight. They're so good at tying you up and just nullifying your weapons late in the fight.
Yeah, you're right. Thais are the best in the world for striking, 100%. Probably being a bit biased here, but they really are, with all the experience they've had, especially Doenchonlek. Such a well-versed, experienced fighter, fighting a lot in Buriram and around the surrounding provinces in Isan from when he was a young kid. He's really showing his experience tonight.
Yeah, just 19 years of age, but so much experience, not only in Bangkok, but all over Thailand, and he's showing it now. Beautiful.
Clock winding down now. We've got less than a minute to go. Gonna put my neck on the line here and say that I think Doenchonlek's really got it. Good left body kick there from Doenchonlek, and another one and an upward elbow there from Doenchonlek as he wraps up Veronelli in the clinch.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to agree with you, but let's see if Veronelli can capture some lightning in a bottle. There's still a little bit of time, about 30 seconds. Can he get it done?
Yeah, we've definitely seen it before, where fighters have been really down, almost down and out at Lumpini Stadium in the last dying seconds. They've snatched a knockout victory. Can Veronelli do that tonight?
Let's see, 15 seconds. He's still going forward. He's trying. He's throwing everything he's got.
Can Veronelli pull off a miracle as we hit the 10-second mark in round number 3?
Let's see, last attempt. Here we go, Superman punch, and that'll be the fight, ladies and gentlemen.
What a fight between these two. Huge heart from Veronelli. Great show of skill from Doenchonlek. We go to the judges' scorecards for the first fight of the night. Let's take a look at the quick action replays and we'll go to the official decision. So, like you said, KJ, it was a bit of a relaxed round for Doenchonlek, but Veronelli wasn't down and out.
No, he kept coming forward. You can see he's still trying to fight hard. A little bit outskilled in experience and just the technique and the clinch there, but he never gave up. He kept coming forward, even with those cuts and everything.
Okay, we will get the official announcement right now. We will see you in fight number 2. Don't go anywhere, folks.
สุดยอดโอ้โหคู่แรกวันนี้ครับละเลงเลือดบนเวทีของ LWC Superchamp เรียบร้อยนะครับในศึกมวยรอบแอดแมนทัวร์นาเมนต์โดย Global House นั่นเองนะครับใครจะได้ไปต่อมุมแดงหรือมุมน้ำเงินทุกคนได้ชมกันแล้วเรียบร้อยและผู้ชนะในคู่นี้ได้แก่ The winner is Red Corner Doenchonlek Chiafu ยิมครับนักชกจากบุรีรัมย์เอาชนะ Federico Veronelli จากอิตาลีไปแบบเอกฉันท์นั่นเองนะครับและขอแสดงยินดีกับมุมแดงด้วยแล้วก็เป็นกำลังใจกับผู้แพ้นะครับ Federico Veronelli จากอิตาลีด้วยนะครับเอาละฮะมุมแดงไปยืนรอคู่ที่ 7 ของรายการวันนี้ครับเดี๋ยวมาดูคู่ต่อไปนะฮะมวยรอบ Global House Man Tournament พิกัด 152 ปอนด์ครับอีกคู่หนึ่งฟ้ามีชัยสอโชคมีชัยนักชกจอมฝีมือจากอุบลราชธานีวันนี้ต้องเจอกับนักชกจากอิหร่านครับนั่นคือเบอร์เซียมัสเรวีสักครู่เดียวกับ LWC Superchamp